Hello and welcome to MacGyver's Grant Public Library's Storytime Tuesday. Today is the first Tuesday of a brand new year. It is the first Tuesday of 2021 and we have so many wonderful things that we're going to do this year. We've got wishes to make, we've got new experiences to explore and discover, we've got old traditions to repeat that we love to do. We're going to get to see each other again this year. I know we are in person. So we're going to start this year off with The Wish Tree. This is one of Miss Vanessa's very favorite winter books to read. It's written by Kyo Maclear. Kyo Maclear is the author who wrote the words, and Chris Turnham is the illustrator who drew these wonderful pictures. This book is published by Chronicle Books. And there's another picture of the wish tree. I've heard of apple trees. I've heard of orange trees and lime trees and lemon trees. What kind of tree do you think a wish tree is? Does it grow wishes? Do you hang wishes on it? What do you think? If you hang a wish on it, will it come true? What do you think this book's going to be about by the title, The Wish Tree? I want to show you one thing on the cover very quickly. This is a very snowy day, isn't it? Do you see all the snow up in the trees? And see a little person, a little friend that is playing with his sled. Can you see that sled? When I was a little girl, my grandparents had a sled like that, and we would ride it and ride it. We lived in New York where there was snow like this, where it was very deep, and it's called a sled, but it's also called a toboggan. Just like that sounds like what the hat you put on your head, toboggan. And so when we were little, we would say, let's go get the toboggan. And what I like about this book is it's got that red sled, just like my grandparents had on the front of it, and all through the book. So it always reminds me of my grandparents and being a little girl in New York State. And it also reminds me of that word toboggan because the sled's name is Boggin. He's Charles' friend. Charles wanted to find a wish tree. His brother said, there's no such thing. His sister said, there's no such thing. And there's Charles with his sled, and there's his brother and his sister building a snowman. And look at that tall hill. Has he already gone down that on his sled? But Charles said, what do you think, Boggin? And Boggin thought, surely there was such a thing. So Charles and his friend the sled Boggin believed that there might be a wish tree in the woods. Do you believe it? What do you think? So next morning, Charles and Boggin set forth. His brother said, bring a map. His sister said, don't forget your compass. But Charles and Boggin were already well on their way into the woods. What are his brother and sister doing in the snow? Do you know what they're doing in the snow? They're making snow angels, aren't they? Have you ever made a snow angel when it snowed here? It doesn't have to have really deep snow to make a snow angel, does it? But there's Charles and Boggin, and there's their path as they're walking into the woods. Let's see what they find in the woods. La-di-di-da-di-di-da, sang Charles. Wish, said Boggin. They had the whole day ahead of them, the whole day to find a wish tree. There they go. The fence is behind them. They've gone around a tree. Do you think that's the wish tree? I don't guess so. They walked right by it, and there they go up the hill. Let's see. Up to the top of the hill they climbed, and down to a frosty meadow they slid. There they walk up the hill and slide down together. Where Charles went, Boggin followed. Where Boggin went, Charles followed. Charles and Boggin did not see the wish tree, but they did see. I like it when a book does that. But they did see. We're going to have to turn the page to find out. I like it when they do that. Let's see what they did find. Squirrel, who was puzzling over how to get some hazelnuts to his home. Hold on tight. La-di-di-da-di-di-da, sang Charles. Wish, sang Boggin. What did they do for the squirrel, Charles and Boggin? They piled that sled up with hazelnuts. And they said, so long, squirrel. And now all the hazelnuts are up in the squirrel's den. And it's ready to go get in there and be warm and have some food. Slow through the snow they went, and hush, hush, past the big bear's den. See, the little bear's awake, but the big bear's still sleeping. Where Charles went, Boggin followed. Where Boggin went, Charles followed. They did not see a wish tree anywhere, but they did see Beaver, who was busy gathering birch wood to bring home to his lodge. "Let's go," said Charles. La-di-di-da-di-di-da, sang Charles. "Wish," said Boggin. Have you ever heard a sled in the snow? It does sound kind of like it's saying wish. They took all the birch logs to the beaver's den. "Bye-bye, Beaver," said Charles. Glide across the ice. They slipped past a few logs and around a bend. Where Charles went, Boggin followed. Where Boggin went, Charles followed. That's right. And see all the slippery path they took over the ice? The wish tree was nowhere to be found, but they did find Fox, who was late getting berries to her burrow. "Load 'em up," said Charles. La-di-di-da-di-di-da, sang Charles. Wish, sang Boggin. And there's Fox, with all the berries inside his den, and all his family ready to be warm and fed this winter. Charles and Boggin are good friends, aren't they? They're helping all their friends out. Now they had less than half the day ahead of them. Less than half the day to find the wish tree. Let's see who they find. Oh, look, they found an owl who needed some twigs moved. They found a deer who needed some apples moved. They found some mice who needed some mushrooms moved. They found another bird that needed some sticks moved. And there they go. "We may need to move a little faster, Boggin," said Charles. But they're being good friends, aren't they? Charles and Boggin were moving very slowly now. Their shadows were growing longer and longer. The whole day was almost behind them. "Boggin," Charles said, "I am tired. I cannot search any longer." Poor Charles, look how tired he was. "Shh," whispered Boggin. There's Charles sleeping, and there's all his friends that he helped, helping him get home or getting to the wish tree. Do you think he's going home or to the wish tree? Where do you think he might go? We're going to turn the page and find out. Let's see. When Charles awoke, it was snowing. It was snowing on Squirrel, and it was snowing on Beaver, and it was snowing on Fox, and it was snowing on everyone. For a moment, Charles could not see through the falling snow, but then he said, "Oh, look. Look at that beautiful picture. Doesn't that look so peaceful in the falling snow in the woods with his friends?" It's the wish tree. "See," said Charles. "Just as we thought," and Boggin said, "Wish." Charles wrote his wish on a piece of paper, and he tied it around the branch of the tree. It's a very pretty wish tree, isn't it? I like it. You see his wish on the branch? See it right up there? The snow was falling more gently now. The animals had prepared a night feast with hazelnut souffle, a pot of birch tea, and biscuits made of berries. That was very nice of them, wasn't it? They shared all of the fruits that Charles and Boggin helped them put up for the winter. Charles and Boggin celebrated with their friends until it was time to be on their way. The moon was glowing brightly. La-di-di-da-di-di-da, sang Charles. Wish, sang Boggin, all the way home. What are they carrying with them? A pie. And look how beautiful that night is. Very pretty, isn't it? And that is the end of that book. I love that book. I love the idea of having a wish on a tree and waiting for it to come true. So the way that we usually end this book when we do it here at the library in the reading room is we get a piece of paper, we write a wish on it, and we fold it up. Now, once we've written our wish down, we can either roll it up and put a ribbon on it. We could post it on a place in our house, on the refrigerator or in our bedroom, or we could find a tree. We could hang it on a tree, couldn't we? I am going to encourage you to write a wish today and to think about what you would like your wish for your new year to be, something you'd like to do, somebody you'd like to hug, something you would like to try for the first time, or maybe something you want to do again that you enjoyed doing last year. What would you like to wish for? I love this book, The Wish Tree, and I'm so glad you joined me today for it. I will see you again next Tuesday, and we'll read another wonderful story. Have a great day. Bye-bye.